where we met Edgar Wallace, aka Pudding Man, to sample some of his popular cornmeal pudding, a traditional Jamaican dessert.
Okay, I'm going to give you a quick little history now. Our business started out, we was going to the market, me and my wife, we was two market people going selling food. And my brother came from the States and said, oh my God, why do you leave America, come down here selling, going to the market and the dirty market? I said, you know, I don't like, nobody push me around, so I rather do that. Anyway, he said, why don't you go and see if you could find yourself a little business, and if you need help, I will help you. So me and my wife, we usually travel back and forth to go visit some family in St. Anne's, and we noticed that this little area was always busy. So we decided that we're going to come check and see if we could get a spot. And when we come and check for the spot, the lady said, oh, nobody do no business here, she's the only one. So we decided that we're going to try. And we used to travel back and forth from this business here to Clarendon. We leave 5 o'clock in the morning, and we come down here by 7, and we leave at 7 o'clock in the evening and go back and come back. So we used to travel for 2 years straight. And one day we was here, we decided to cook a little rice and peas with some callaloo. And I noticed my customer coming talking about how it's nice. So all of a sudden now, like something just hit in my head and said, try a pudding. So we tried the pudding, and here comes the genius now. This, which is my wife. When we started the pudding, we have so much problem. Is these good old customer make our pudding what it is today? They complain too much salt. They complain it's too dry. They complain too much sugar. They complain too much cornmeal. So as they complain, we adjust. As they complain, we adjust. And what we do, we write it down by weight and measure. So that's how our pudding come out to be perfect.
Question.
Yes, please.
I know traditionally pudding make it store, but I see you have a unique way of, what do you call it?
Right, because this
cast iron.
Right, all right. This, in the early days, our parents, we never have stove. So what they would do, they would make up a big fire, and when they make up the big fire, they put most of the salt coal on top, and the small amount, they just put the pudding to sit into the fire, but they don't put too much coal under the bottom. But the reason why our pudding always burn, because no matter what they do, they never used to know how to adjust the fire. So when we get in the next day now, we always have to peel the burn off of it. Okay? Yes. But like I was telling you, we make 4 different types of pudding. We make potato, we make cornmeal, we make toto, and my wife introduced a new style, which is the pumpkin. I went to Clarendon one day, which is about a month and a half ago, and she called me, she said, Daddy, I have a big surprise for you. I said, what? She said, when you come, you'll see it. And when she gave me a taste of the pumpkin, I said, my girl, I don't need no adjustment, no nothing. This is for the market.
You're watching Mystic Vibes in Jamaica.
Yeah, and
in Chicago.
In Chicago.
And
sorry.
Chicago.
And we love you. We love you, and we hope you one of these days come to our island so we could show off on our good old pudding.
And we thank Mystic Vibes for this moment. And we thank everyone who is watching Mystic Vibes to make it even more mystic.
And I hope when you come to Jamaica, you let us know that you're on the Mystic team. I love you. Thank you.
Because there's a mystic flowing in the air.
Yeah.
Gonna lift my voice in praises, yeah. Gonna shout it, gonna sing it loud. Up in the morning I say my prayer, thank you Father for another day, let me declare it right away. I'm alive, yes, I'm alive. My money in the bank, oh no rent, here I am, still give thanks. Ask me how, I don't know, I ain't no bro, but I'm alive, yeah. I'm alive. I see the sun and I see the rain. Yes, I feel joy in my Father's name. A tear might fall every now and then. I still give thanks to the full extent. Yes, now up in the morning I say my prayer. Thank you Father for another day. Let me declare it right away. I'm alive, yes, I'm alive, man. One in the back, oh no rain. Ask me how, I don't know, I ain't no pro. But I'm alive, yes, I'm alive, yeah. I can walk without fear or doubt, yeah. Go to sleep with little to worry about. I do know there's danger everywhere, yeah. So I pray, dear Father, always be near. Up in the morning I say my prayer, thank you Father for another day. Let me declare it right away. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive. My money in the bank, oh no rank, but here I am, still give thanks. Ask me how, I don't know, I ain't no pro. But I'm alive, yes, yes, I'm alive. I challenge the day with an open mind, just in a way judge I would design. No, I will falter, but in time I will grow, I will grow. Can't be too old to be taught, can even learn something from the youth. Give a little nod if you know the truth, hey, hey. Up in the morning I say my prayer, thank you Father for another day. Let me clear it right away. I'm alive, yes, I'm alive. My money in the bank, oh no rank, but here I am, still give thanks. Ask me out, I don't know, I ain't no pro. But I'm alive, yes, yeah, I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive, yeah, oh God, I'm alive, yeah, yeah, alive, yeah, everything's just fine, yes. My life, nothing can beat that, yes. I'm alive, yeah, oh God, I'm alive, yeah, yeah, alive, yeah.
Rum has been producing in Jamaica since the 1600s, and the Appleton Estate, which is located in Nassau Valley in the parish of St. Elizabeth, is the oldest and most famous plantation on the island. The plantation was established by the British colonizers as a rum-producing distillery and sugar plantation for over 2.5 centuries.
Right, so sugarcane is a grass, and it takes 12 months to grow and mature. Right, and there's many different varieties of sugarcane. We grow over 10 different varieties here. Right. What happens is that you want to maximize the potential of sugarcane because different varieties grow better under different conditions and different soil types. So we'll plant the cane which is best suited so you can maximize the potential of that sugarcane. Right, so you get a sucrose content very high. We produce sugar, so the ratio of brown sugar to sugarcane or sugarcane to sugar is 10 to 1. That's so 10 tons of sugarcane it produces 1 ton of sugar.
Okay.
Right, so it takes 10 tons of sugarcane to produce 1 ton of brown sugar, and from that process we get 0.4 tons of molasses, giving us 30 cases of rum. Alright, so you get 30 cases from 10 tons. Now, once we harvest, because we harvest every year and it takes 12 months to grow again, we don't have to keep on replanting. It grows back from the what we call ratoon, which is a stub with roots that is left in the ground after harvest. But we will replant every 7 years. So we'll destroy the old ratoon and then we'll replant fresh sugar cane. There are some original pots that was used now to boil the cane juice to produce sugar. So you boil the cane juice until it crystallizes. Boil first in the bigger pot where it concentrates into a syrup, transferred to this size where you boil until it starts to crystallize, and then transfer again where you grow the crystal to be the correct size to make brown sugar. So what we end up with at the last stage is what we call wet sugar, right? And we're going to separate the crystals now from the syrup, so we get brown sugar and molasses. Brown sugar we sell, molasses we ferment to make the rum.
Ready? Oh, you want to stir it? You want to stir it?
No, man.
Yeah.
You tell me when you're ready.
Morning.
You ready? All right, up I come.
Nice.
And that is molasses.
So that is molasses. This is actually wet sugar. So the sugar crystals are still present. Right? When you separate, now you get a smoother syrup, which is the molasses. Right. So this is just immediately after the cane juice is boiled and before we separate. So this will go now to the centrifuge where they spin, separating the crystals from syrup. We get brown sugar and molasses.
Joy Spence is the very first woman master blender in the world. We had the honor to be taught by her the entire history, geography, chemistry, and mixing of rum making.
Check it out, Lord. No way, no better than ya. Follow me, my babe. Me check it out, Lord. No way, no better than ya. Come again. Up in the millions and when the streams are cool. The jungle and the mullet does a swimming on the pool. 3 sheep, goat and 2 black ram. Acres of banana, acres of yam. When me check it out, Lord. No way, no better than ya. Dreadlock. When me check it out, Lord. Of the time, but not like down at Palestine. Some people say no money, no they are, but I man now run left to Jamaica. Listen, Miss Bailey, I chop up in culture. Inna the dance, and me now go and vulgar. When me check it out, Lord, no way no better than ya. Bye. When me check it out, Lord, no way no better than ya.
Jamaican for Life, also known as J4L, is dedicated to providing charitable resources to improve the health and welfare conditions in Jamaica. Jamaican for Life promises to serve a viable resource to assist in improving the healthcare sector in Jamaica. For more about Jamaica for Life, log on to info@jamaicaforlife.org. You can also like them on Facebook or call toll-free 1-888-844-1855. Mystic Vibes, the ultimate cultural experience.
We the town of the people. Now this is Daddy you wipe on the street, don't make a rhythm. Really good this coming your way like I was saying.
Me and me virgin them a sit down on the corner. Light up the fire and a boil green banana. Can we have to go igloo out of Elsa?
Take a little stop by my girlfriend Lana. Long time when I see her, when a long time I wanna. Plays up the music, now decide that up in my yard. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just a move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Whoa, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Loud of mercy. Sweet Jamaica.
It bounce on the tree now.
Sweet Jamaica.
I'm a sweet, sweet Jamaica. All over the world, them have the jam rock fever. One strong people with a powerful culture. Baba with style are the fastest runner. Jamaican girls, them sweet like sugar. Ackee and saltfish and coconut water. The Blue Mountain make you fly a little higher.
fish, we nah left ya. Champion man banana, we nah left ya. I'm a big flower dumpling, we nah left ya.
Ain't nothing like this sweet cool breeze a jam down. String up the sun, one heap of vibes can't done. Reggae music beautiful and people just a have fun. Jerk on a place, I would have fish a steam down.
Me proud of me island. Lord of God, me say me proud of me island. Come in Vegas, we proud of me island. Outlaw Josie will me say me proud of me island.
Sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand.
That's what we say.
If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand.
Right.
Jamaica, that's where me come from. Bob Marley and the realism of the real icon. Heart of international career, they were the first champion. Now Usain Bolt at the world number one.
Sweet, sweet Jamaica, I feel the island side. Don't let it go down. So make it flow, make it flow, make it flow. That's how we did you. Me say I am with it, and we not go away. Sweet jam down with it. Yes, me say we not go no way. Now you can see them, then you see them, then you see them down in Jamaica. Hey, hey, yes, that's why we say we tell the people. On the street with this coming on each and every day like I will play in any way.